The 5 features of Navigatorship are as follows: a life designing program, designing your own happy life and creating action plan. A self-creation management, growing your organization continuously while sailing your life voyage in search of your own dream. Through NQ, Navigatorship Quotient Diagnosis. Nurturing navigator to fill the gap with the dream after checking the current status. Having branded navigatorship as a term complementing existing leadership and self-leadership. By combining the individualism of the West with the communalism of the East. Reasoning the essence of life, self-inquiry, self-communication, self-revolution, life design, action plan. Fate is given 50% from the God when you are born. The remaining 50% is your destiny. The given 50% destiny cannot be destroyed by the power of man by any means until you cannot stand it and come before it. It is the realm of the Creator, the God, and religion. But the other 50% is allowed to make your own destiny yourselves. You cannot change your fate from heaven, but you can change your mind about destiny any number of times. The people who have achieved happy success have made great dream and concrete action plan and have practiced them steadily. Failed people blame the heavens and the world that they just do not get lucky, and eventually they get bitter. A person who has achieved a happy success thinks that his dream and execution has played a greater role than destiny. But a failed person feels frustrated that he had to fail according to the destiny already set by heaven. For those who have achieved a happy success, their dreams and performances are felt to be greater, while for those who fail, the power of fate seems greater. There is also an invisible force called fate. And there is also a personal power of dream and execution. Self-fulfilling prophecy is self-definition effect or self-fulfilling prophecy, in which belief in oneself determines attitudes and behaviors and eventually destiny. The cases of Jack Welch, the former GE CEO, and Roger Ventura confirm this. Welch stuttered in his childhood. Of course, he was teased by his friends. But his mother encouraged him. Your head is so good that your tongue cannot follow it, and you will be a great man. He sincerely believed these words, and he has let GE grow into the best company in the world. The legendary track recorder Roger Ventura broke the 4-minute wall in the 1-mile race for the first time in the world. Until he broke the record, experts believed that the 4-minute wall was supposed to the limits of the human being. However, when Ventura broke the wall, numerous athletes followed the record. It took 5,000 years to break the 4-minute wall, but it took only 2 years to reach 300 breakers after that. The most horrible enemy is the limit, the wall in your mind. A person who breaks the wall decisively can achieve a happy success. If you tell people in the experimental group that it is a medicine that causes headaches, letting them take it with no medicinal effects, about 70% of the people who respond to the test really complain about headaches. This phenomenon is called the nocebo effect. If a person who is bitten by a snake without any poison is told that the snake was a serpent, she or he could also be afraid to reach death. There is a placebo effect that is the opposite of the nocebo effect. If you give a pill that has no medicinal effect to a sick person and keep saying it is a miracle cure for his illness, she or he could be recovered from the illness. We seek the meaning of life while making our own dreams and make it the ultimate goal of life. By finding out your dreams and enthusiasm and showing them to the utmost, you can realize your own values and get satisfaction in them. Looking into oneself, thinking, communicating, and realizing oneself brings meaningful changes. Navigatorship has found 8 virtues that bring you a happy success. It is dream, relationship, challenge, talent, execution, basic, preparation, passion. Dreams are like a moist cloud that brings hope and passion. Relationships must support dreams, and relationships are the starting and ending points of dreams. A dream is not accomplished by just thought free of charge, but by a challenge. A dream without a challenge is as helpless as a windless tire of a bike. To achieve a dream, you must develop your own talent. Dreams that are not supported by the talent are merely illusions. Dreams need to be executed, and there is an attribute that excludes opportunities for those who do not execute. Dreams should be basic, and heaven does not help if people lack basics. In order to achieve dreams, preparations are needed, and patience must be sustained and never given up. A dream must have a passion, and it is just like building a house on the sand without getting passionate.